Hello, this is my video describing some of the skills necessary to become a counselor. An important thing to remember is to provide a comfortable environment, to always be relaxed, be very patient, smile, have eye contact, and make it personable. Call the client by their name to make them feel comfortable and important. The first thing you will want to do is to ask the client to please tell you where or why they wanted to see the counselor today, or tell me why you wanted to see me here today. I'd like to hear all about it, and then let them tell you that they have a problem. It's important to be mentally present and attentive, and you must listen actively. And active listening can be things such as a nod of your head, or verbal cues such as okay. And what I like to do is to repeat back to myself mentally what it is the client is telling me, so that my mind doesn't have an opportunity to wonder. Then I have to decide as a counselor whether or not I'm able to help this client. If I'm out of my depth, then it's necessary for me to refer the client to someone more appropriate. It's also very important to build trust with the client, to show compassion, to be empathetic with what they're feeling. To have these skills, it helps the client to feel safe. Another way to build trust is to allow the client to tell you that they have a problem and guide them toward their own solution. And since the counselor thus has a non-judgmental attitude, it helps the client to feel safe. This also will build self-confidence for the client. When the client's finished talking and telling you what they've come for, what their problems are, and what the issue is, then the counselor should repeat back to the client what it is that they heard them say. This helps to clarify the communication, and it's important to not agree or disagree, but just to ask them if what you heard and what you repeated back to them is correct. It's important to take it slow and tell them after the session is ended that we can set aside some time when we can talk more about this. Another skill the counselor must have is the ability to read people, to read body language. It's important to have the ability to hear not only what the client is saying, but what they're not telling you. And this is as far as I've gotten with my reading and my studying about the skills that a counselor must have. I hope that I was clear and that the video turned out well. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.